Okay. Appreciate the love. I am going to reciprocate that love by displaying my supernatural powers. This is just one of them. So, how's everybody doing? I'm still recovering. I'm trying to get better. I really am. But nothing stops me from leaving this body to do what I gotta do. Ladies and gentlemen, 7825, right there. Only motherfucking big money pattern on fire. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? I said you would see it between 12-2 and 12-9 in Michigan. A 5-year-old can pick out fire. Ladies and gentlemen, there I go again, showing off a little bit, showing you over and over and over again that my numbers will not and do not and cannot lie. And that's because I rely on energy, frequency, and vibration. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I vibrate so high that it's very seldom that I can even get equipment to ground out where I'm not getting feedback. But again, as you can see, numbers don't lie. 2788. Number one motherfucking big money pattern. Y'all see it right there. I said you would see it between December the 2nd and December the 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, here you go again. 936. Number one motherfucking big money pattern. Why do you see so many numbers when I am really just telling you what to do? So, again, when I tell you, don't read into the prediction, don't leave anything out. This will help you. I'm gonna go over something with you real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I have put it together. And let's see here. Shh, 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 shh. No, here we go, here we go, here we go. Still working on it, but again, I know how powerful I am. I'm so powerful at my craft that I can promise you that I can manifest big money patterns. Some people will ask, what kind of program you using? What kind of application you got? What kind of computer you own? Guess what? I don't need that. You don't need that. So again, when I tell you that a big money pattern is going to strike, I'm basically forecasting the weather to you in the form of numbers. That's all. But you know what I'm doing? I'm promising that these will produce winners from a particular date. Let's use today's date to the 15th. That's with the first two big money patterns, they have over a 95% probability. If you agree, I should see about 1,000 hearts. I should probably be on TikTok with this type of information, but then they'll want to ban me. You know, again, I will reveal superb accuracy, promising my fire, my triple dollar signs at 90%. I can guarantee the number 3 and the number 4. Those are the only numbers that have that strong, high probability of a 85% guarantee. All the other numbers that are left, they're what we call black sheep and underdogs. How many people know what my black sheep and underdogs represent? Can somebody tell me what that represents? With my black sheep and underdog big money patterns, because they're still big money patterns. I just want to know what they represent so everybody that's watching can know. Because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to watch this video tomorrow, later on today, next week, next month, and they're going to want to know. And they'll be able to see it in the chat. Exactly. They're less likely to show up or show out. Now, let me give you the reason why. Because not very many people will be playing that number. And if not very many people will be playing that number, then that means that not very many people will be investing in that number as well. So here, that's where we have me. I can tell you, and I've got people that have won thousands of dollars from playing one of my black sheep numbers right after I got off of the live. So again, this is within 24 to 48 hours. But I give these numbers a deadline date. And that deadline date, ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost like 99.9% on that shit. Today is 12/8. Let me jump to 12/8. I was trying to give you guys the heads up on some things. I'll get there in a minute though. Let me blow this up for you. How you like me now? Y'all see that 5708? Let me make this where it's just a little bit more comfortable for me. Y'all see that? 5708, 5708, 5708. Y'all see that right there? How many people know about my very last motherfucking number you see? Let me tell you something about that number. That's gonna be the first motherfucker that drops. And it did. And it did straight. First. Y'all see it for yourself. I'm not playing. But some people must think I am. 127. Y'all see that right there? Look at this shit. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Would you look at this? 127 straight. Wait a minute. Come on now. Would you look at this? Would you look at that? I just want to know if you're really comprehending what you're seeing. Here it is again. 563, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, boom. No. That's 663, and that is 663. Straight. What's the date? 12/5 to 12/12. 7951. Number one motherfucking big money pattern. 12/1 to 12/8. You see how great that is? Y'all not seeing this though. Ladies and gentlemen, 9138. Look at that right there. Only motherfucking big money pattern on fire. I said it would manifest, and it did. You see that for yourself, right? Y'all see that. 12/4 to 12/11. That's what I mean about the date. This is for all states. You see that right there? 20 hours. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. Now here you can play it. Here you can play and win. That's what I'm talking about. 12/7 to 12/14. 20 motherfucking hours. I guaranteed specifically the number 4 big money pattern would manifest. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that right there. 220, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right there. You see it right there. Boom, boom, boom. 12/4 to 12/11. Tennessee for Tennessee. You don't have to do all of them. You can just run your state for your state. And if you don't see your state, guess what? Where is it? Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. That's why you don't see me answering you when you ask me, do you do Louisiana? Do you do New York? Do you do California, Colorado? There it is right there. Your state in capital motherfucking letters. Ladies and gentlemen, 254 dropped on today's date, December the 8th. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all see it right there. Said you would see it between 12/2 and 12/9. Who's listening? Ladies and gentlemen, I promised that motherfucking top 2. Y'all see it in writing. To win, what do you gotta do? This is the prerequisite to join. You have to know this. You have to focus on my top 5 3 digits, which I promise the first 2. Look at that. 1, 2. That's all you have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, today they dropped 5486. Ladies and gentlemen, I guaranteed you would see 5486 straight today. But y'all not listening to me. Boom, boom, boom. 12/4 to 12/11. Big money. That's big money. Ladies and gentlemen, I went a step further, made it the number 1 motherfucking big money pattern. 22 hours before it even debuted. Y'all see it for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, 8843 dropped today. Y'all see it right there. Only 8 motherfucking hours. Boom, boom, boom. You see it right there. You see it right there. Georgia for Georgia for Georgia for Georgia. But y'all not listening to me. Ladies and gentlemen, 628. Number 1 motherfucking big money pattern. Y'all see it for yourself. I said you would see it between 12.2 and 12.9. This is what I'm talking about when I say invest. Pick one. Invest for the days that you see. You will win over and over and over again. I promise you. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Don't quit it till you get it. I got it. I got it for you. And you. And you. And you too. Ladies and gentlemen. 3-5 deuce. Ladies and gentlemen. I promised. Triple dollar signed it. Said you would see it. 12.1 to 12.8. Woo! Y'all see me working it. I saw it all the way to the day from 12.1 to 12.8. Triple dollar signed it, promising you would do well if you follow me. But you're not listening. Ladies and gentlemen, 0231 dropped today in Ohio. Y'all see it for yourself. I promised that motherfucker would show up and show out. Y'all see it right there. 12.6 to 12.13. I showed off a little bit. 2031. 1234. Number 4. Guaranteed will manifest. All you gotta do to win. What's my prerequisite, ladies and gentlemen? Focus on my top 5 4 digits. Y'all see that for yourself. 12.6 to 12.13. Number 4. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, 576. Ladies and gentlemen, only 10 motherfucking hours. Y'all see it for yourself. I triple dollar signed it, told you. If you focus on my top 5 motherfucking big money patterns, you would do well. I showed off a little bit. Number 1 motherfucking big money pattern. What day did I say you would see it? 12.3 to 12.10. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, 5876. I know y'all remember me talking about that. Y'all see, I promised that motherfucker would show up and show out today between the dates 12.3, 12.10. You see it right there. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, 4839 dropped in North Carolina. Look at me go. Look at me go. Triple dollar signed it because I saw it. You see it now. 12.4 to 12.11. North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, they dropped 353. Ladies and gentlemen, I put the only motherfucking number on fire. A 5-year-old can pick out fire. So, I'm going to see everybody at the winner's table no matter what. If you can figure out my prerequisite, then once you figure out that prerequisite and you Email me at dynamicallydriven@gmail.com. So, again, when I tell you that I know what's going to happen, it's only because we all are multi-dimensional beings. Where you might be stuck in the matrix, I have the ability to leave this motherfucker at will. So what do? I time travel. I go and pick and gather information. I bring it back. Now check this out. Let me show you something. I want to show you something, and then y'all do the math. Let's go to one of these. Let's go to like this here. 10 hours. Triple dollar signed it, 10 hours, and I promised you would see it. Now, y'all see the triple dollar signs, right? I'm going to show you something. Do you see all of the numbers that I remembered to bring back? Do you see how I articulated what to put on fire, what to put in the top 2 positions, and what to put triple dollar signs by? That's me, okay? That's me. That's all me. But y'all not listening, though. I'm going to see everybody at the winner's table regardless. And one day in the near future, I'm going to illustrate, demonstrate, show you exactly what this was meant for. Because I see a lot of people just trying to go for what they think is going to happen when I am already expressing to you. How many times did you see me tell you that number 1 and number 2 is almost like 98%? How many times do I have to tell you that first best alternate, which is your first triple dollar sign, and it is your top 5 number? Remember what I told you to focus on. Remember what I promised. All these other gurus, all these other lottery strategists, they just giving numbers and telling you to hold them. I'm telling you exactly when the motherfucker will leave. And y'all not listening. So I think I need to take me a hiatus, and I'm going to show y'all how to, really do what it was meant to be done. I'm trying to show you how to stop going to work. I'm trying to show you a residual income that you can't get from doing the stock market. But I come online and I show you this. Time and time again, I get banned and suspended because they know my shit is good. They know my shit is spectacular. They know my shit is phenomenal. They know I'm supernatural. They know they can't stop me. So they shut my shit down. But I got you and you and you not believing, not receiving, and still having to go to work and punch a clock. What the fuck am I here for? Again, I will see you at the winner's table, regardless to whether you want to sit with me or not. I'm offering you a seat, and all you have to do is believe. I believe in myself. You obviously believe in yourself if you didn't sat here and listened to me since I've been on live, or since you joined this live. Something electromagnetically attracted you to my voice, to my material, to my content, to my promises, to my guarantees, that said to you, to your lower self, which is always going to doubt, this motherfucker ain't real. I told you, I'm like your genie out of the bottle, full throttle. There ain't no stopping me. You ain't got to rub on shit. All you got to do is believe. You see it for yourself. I show you every single day what I'm capable of doing. AI, hands down, told me it couldn't fuck with me. Told me that, flat out. Says, how I'm gonna fuck with you when you supernatural and I'm just artificial? So, again, I use energy, frequency, and vibration. You use it too, but you only use it in a judgmental way or after the fact. You know what I'm saying when I say after the fact? When you had already knew that a motherfucker gave off vibes that they were gonna do something and you didn't do shit about it. But you knew. You even stated it. I knew that motherfucker was gonna do that shit, but you didn't do nothing about it. So you wasted that superpower. You left it in the back pocket. Somebody pickpocketed you and took that shit. So now you gotta go do a mud bath. Then you gotta go do a salt bath. Then you gotta do a lemon bath. Don't do lime. Lime will fuck you up. Lime real strong. Lime is only really good for your internal. Get them parasites out of you. You still craving shit that you should not be putting in your body. I'm telling you this, and when I tell you this is the kind of thing that will get me banned and suspended, because they want you eating chips. They want you eating candy bars. They want you going to Mickey D's, Wendy's, Church's, KFC. They want you to an early grave. Fast food, fast death. You are what you motherfucking eat. Y'all should be watching some of these videos. You'll see what they actually putting in that shit. And even if they wasn't putting anything in it, the fucking people that's preparing your food, them some nasty motherfuckers. Y'all should be watching the videos on what they be doing. Man, oh man. I'm telling you, but y'all wake up one day. Hey, I love y'all all. That's the only reason why I come on here and do this. I really do. I'm going to see you at the winner's table. Abundant prosperity in health and in wealth to all who follow me and believe in the hard work that you see me accomplishing every single motherfucking day. Remember, don't come to me if you can't do the top two. Because if you can't do the top two, there's no way you're going to graduate to doing the fire and the triple dollar signs. Y'all see it for yourself. I'm over 90 to 95% on a 3-digit straight. Y'all see that for yourself. Your higher self is trying to tell your lower self, hey, you better jump on board. You better do something. You better do something. If you don't do something, you better do what I'm doing. If you don't do nothing, you better do what I'm doing. Stay positive. Stay clear of negative motherfuckers. Keep them out of your light. Don't even shine no light on them. Somebody call you complaining about shit. Hey, if you can't help them, sorry, gotta go, got things to do. They draining you. Especially if it's the same motherfucker that called you yesterday, the day before, last week, the week before, last month. Same shit. Come on now. And y'all fall for it and sit on the phone. Look at the phone. Some of you get drained and don't even pick up the phone. You see the number. Energy, frequency, vibration. Somebody gonna pick up on it one day.